Welcome back. Cindy Birkeland here with cindybirkeland.com. And back to our Naked Money series. This week we are doing a bad habit series. What are the 7 bad habits that people do that keep them broke? And we talked a little bit about good habits make us wealthy, bad habits make us broke or poor or in poverty. Yesterday we talked about paying yourself last. Today I want to talk about friends with expensive taste, and you not working off of a budget. So I would call this trying to keep up with the Joneses. And how many friends do you have that you know they are really just over broke? They are struggling and they're trying to make ends meet. And now there comes a group, everybody wants to go out for drinks or cocktails and go out to the movies, and it's going to be we all know it's going to be an expensive night. No matter what, it's going to be $200-300, and you know your friend really can't afford that, or maybe you're the person that really can't afford that, but you're trying to keep up with your friends. You don't want to say no, you want to go out, so you just decide to go along, and you know that your gas bill's coming up, your water bill, you need to get groceries, you've got 10 days till payday, and yet you're going out and spending $200 on drinks and dinner. Guys, trying to keep up with your friends that have more expensive taste than you, the reason they have that expensive taste, or they have, they shop the way they do, is because they have the money to do it. And if you don't, why are you doing that? And these are the things, this is really hard. Guys, I understand this. This has been something, I went through, and every now and then you just have to say no. When I lost all my money in '08, I literally went through a period where I never went out to eat. It was such a rarity. We had to stay home. We ate dinner at home. I did not go shopping. I never even walked into a mall. And that was because I knew there would be things in that mall that I would want. And if I went to the mall, I would be tempted to buy them. And I would put my finances in jeopardy by buying them. So it really boils down to the word no and getting yourself financially solvent before you do all those things. And I remember years and years ago when I was first in the mortgage business, and I had 2 small children, and I am not kidding you, I was making really good money, but I was broke all the time. And my son was getting older and he needed a high chair, and I was like, oh my gosh, this high chair is so expensive. How am I going to pay for this? And I had a good friend come into my life, and he was like, well, let's go over your finances. Let's just look at all your spending and everything. And I'm not kidding. I was making really good money. But he looked at my money, and I was literally eating out every single night, and I was going shopping on the weekends, buying things at Target, throwing everything in the cart, buying things I didn't need. And he said, you do realize that you're spending almost $850 a month eating out. And I just about choked to death. I could not believe it, because he literally added up all of it, all my expenses. And he said, how much you're shopping at Target? If you're going down there to get diapers, you're spending like $900 a month at Target. Are diapers really that much? I was so flabbergasted at what I was doing. And he said, what you need to do is reward yourself for good spending habits. So he said, as soon as you can save $10,000, go do something to reward yourself with. So this was me treating myself about turning my bad habits into good habits. And I really wanted a special handbag. And I wasn't ready to go into a luxury handbag like Louis Vuitton or whatever, but I really wanted a nice handbag. And I remember it was like a Coach handbag or something. It was like $300. And he said, when you get $10,000 in the bank, reward yourself with that $300 handbag. But until then, stay out of the malls and learn how to eat at home. And that was really, it was alarming, but it was such a great thing to discover what I had been doing. So I was trying to keep up with everybody else. I was wanting to do all these things, not say no to myself, hanging out with my friends, always eating out. And I had 2 small children that I needed to take care of. And a lot of my friends didn't even have kids. So here I am running around with people that have, all this extra income, and I'm trying to keep up with them. And it wasn't working well at all for me. So Guys, are you trying to keep up with your friends with expensive taste? And do you have expensive taste, but you just can't afford it? Guys, you got to live off a budget and stop trying to keep up with the Joneses. It's okay to do that once you have your savings and your long term savings in play. So, if this conversation has interested you, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but let's have a conversation about it. CindyBerkland.com. Let's have a conversation.
Cindy Berkland here. Just wanted to say thank you for watching the channel. And if you want more content, just need you to click right here. And don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, clicking right here. If any of these conversations have interested you, please get a hold of us at CindyBerkland.com, or you can reach me at CindyBerkland@gmail.com. Thanks again for watching.